Hi there, welcome to Yekni. Today, we're going to tackle the age-old question. Cat or dog, which makes the best family pet? It's a debate that has been raging for years, with passionate advocates on both sides. But in the end, the decision comes down to your family's lifestyle, preferences, and needs. It's a question that many families ask when considering adding a furry or feline friend to their household. Today, we'll explore the pros and cons of each, so you can make an informed decision that's right for you. Let us start with personality. When it comes to personality, both cats and dogs can have unique traits that make them endearing to their owners. I have found out that dogs tend to be more outgoing and sociable than cats. Dogs are often eager to please their owners and enjoy spending time with them, whether it's playing fetch, going for walks, or cuddling on the couch. This makes them a great choice for families who are looking for a loyal and affectionate pet that will be a constant companion. On the other hand, cats tend to be more independent and aloof. While they can certainly be affectionate and enjoy spending time with their owners, they are also perfectly content to spend hours lounging in a sunny spot or grooming themselves. This makes them a good choice for people who want a pet that requires less attention and is more self-sufficient. However, for families who are looking for a pet that will be a constant source of companionship and entertainment, a dog may be the better choice. Training is an important consideration for families who are choosing a pet, as it can determine how well the pet will behave and interact with others. Dogs are generally easier to train than cats. Dogs are eager to please their owners and enjoy learning new commands and tricks. With consistent training and positive reinforcement, most dogs can be taught to obey basic commands and even perform more advanced tricks. Cats, on the other hand, can be more challenging to train. While they are certainly capable of learning, they are also more independent and can be less motivated to follow commands. This doesn't mean that cats can't be trained, but it may require more patience and persistence than with a dog. However, for families who are looking for a pet that requires less training and is more self-sufficient, a cat may be the better choice. For families residing in small homes or apartments, the size of a pet can be an important factor to take into account. Cats are generally smaller and require less space than dogs. This makes them a good choice for people who live in small homes or apartments and don't have a lot of extra space for a larger pet. Cats are also more agile and can easily climb and jump, which makes them a good fit for people who live in multi-level homes or apartments. Dogs, on the other hand, come in a wide range of sizes, from small breeds like Chihuahuas and Dachshunds to larger breeds like Great Danes and Mastiffs. While smaller dogs may be a good fit for people who live in small homes or apartments, larger breeds may require more space and a larger yard for exercise. This makes them a better choice for people who live in larger homes or have access to outdoor space. Before we proceed further, I hope you found this information helpful and that it helps you keep your feline or furry friend happy and comfortable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more pet-related content. But let's get back to the topic, cat versus dog, which is the perfect family pet. When choosing a pet, it's important for families to take into account the animal's energy level, especially those who have young children or who are looking for a pet that will be a good exercise companion. Dogs are generally more energetic than cats. Dogs require regular exercise and playtime to stay healthy and happy, and they enjoy going for walks, runs, and playing fetch. Cats, on the other hand, are generally more sedentary and don't require as much exercise as dogs. While they enjoy playing with toys and scratching posts, they don't need as much physical activity to stay healthy. This makes them a good choice for families who are looking for a pet that is lower maintenance and requires less exercise. When selecting a pet, grooming should be taken into account by families since it can impact the amount of time and energy needed to maintain the pet's appearance and well-being. Cats require less grooming than dogs. Cats are very clean animals and spend a significant amount of time grooming themselves, which helps to keep their fur clean and free of tangles. While regular brushing and the occasional bath may be necessary, cats generally require less grooming than dogs. Dogs, on the other hand, require regular grooming to keep their fur clean and free of tangles. The amount of grooming required can vary depending on the breed, with long-haired breeds like Shih Tzus and Golden Retrievers requiring more grooming than short-haired breeds like Beagles and Bulldogs. Grooming can include brushing, bathing, trimming nails, and cleaning ears, all of which require time and effort from their owners. Like all pets, both cats and dogs can be susceptible to health issues, which can be a consideration for families when choosing a pet. In my personal experience, I have found that dogs are generally more prone to health issues than cats. This can be due to their larger size, which can put more strain on their joints and organs, as well as their genetics. Cats, on the other hand, are generally healthier than dogs and are less prone to genetic health issues. They are also more self-sufficient and less likely to require regular visits to the vet for routine checkups and preventative care. However, this doesn't mean that cats don't require medical care, and regular checkups are still important to ensure their health and well-being. For families who are thinking of getting a pet, it's important to keep in mind that the expenses don't stop after purchasing the pet. The cost of owning a pet can include not only the initial purchase price, but also ongoing costs such as grooming, veterinary care, and food. These expenses can add up and should be taken into consideration before making a decision to bring a pet into the family. I have found that cats are generally less expensive to own than dogs. Cats require less food and fewer toys than dogs, and they are also less likely to require expensive veterinary care. Dogs, on the other hand, can be more expensive to own than cats. They require more food and toys, and they are also more likely to require expensive veterinary care, especially as they age. The cost of owning a dog can also vary depending on the breed, with larger breeds generally requiring more food and medical care than smaller breeds. For families with children, it's important to choose a pet that is compatible with kids and can handle the noise and activity that comes with a busy household. Both cats and dogs can be good companions for children, but dogs tend to be more patient and tolerant of the noise and activity that comes with a busy household. Dogs are often eager to please their owners and enjoy spending time with children, whether it's playing fetch or cuddling on the couch. They also tend to be more outgoing and sociable, which makes them a good fit for families with children. Cats, on the other hand, can be more independent and less patient with noise and activity. While they can certainly be good companions for children, they may not be as tolerant of the chaos that comes with a busy household. When selecting a pet, it's crucial for families to keep in mind the importance of affection. This element plays a significant role in how much a pet bonds with its owners and the amount of attention they need. Dogs tend to be more affectionate than cats. They are also more likely to follow their owners around the house and seek out attention. Cats, on the other hand, can be more aloof and independent. While they can certainly be affectionate and enjoy spending time with their owners, they are less likely to actively seek out attention and may be content to spend time alone. However, this can vary depending on the individual cat's personality and temperament. Training is an important consideration for families who are choosing a pet, as it can determine how well-behaved the pet will be in the household. In my personal experience, I have found that dogs are generally easier to train than cats. Dogs are social animals that thrive on structure and routine, which makes them more receptive to training. Cats, on the other hand, can be more difficult to train due to their independent nature. While they can certainly be trained to do certain things, such as using a litter box or scratching post, they may not respond to training as consistently as dogs. However, this can also vary depending on the individual cat's personality and temperament. When selecting a pet, it is crucial for families to take into account the importance of exercise because it can determine how much time and energy the family will need to devote to the pet's physical activity. Dogs require more exercise than cats. Dogs are social animals that enjoy spending time with their owners and need regular exercise to stay healthy and happy. Cats, on the other hand, are more self-sufficient and require less exercise than dogs. While they can certainly benefit from playtime and exercise, they are also content to spend time alone and may not require as much physical activity as dogs. Noise level is an important consideration for families who live in apartments or shared living spaces. as it can determine how much noise the pet will make and how it will affect neighbors. Cats are generally quieter than dogs. While they can certainly make noise such as meowing or scratching, they are less likely to bark or howl like dogs. Dogs, on the other hand, can be noisy animals that require training and patience to keep their barking under control. Some breeds, such as beagles and hounds, are more prone to barking than others. This can be a consideration for families who live in apartments or have neighbors in close proximity. For families who move or travel frequently, adaptability is a crucial factor to consider when choosing a pet. This is because the pet's ability to adjust to new environments and routines can greatly impact their well-being. I have found that cats are generally more adaptable than dogs. Cats are very adaptable animals that can adjust to new environments and routines relatively easily. Dogs, on the other hand, can be more sensitive to changes in their environment and routine. Some dogs may experience anxiety or stress when faced with new situations or changes to their routine. This can be a consideration for families who may move or travel frequently. When selecting a pet, a crucial factor for families to consider is the lifespan of the animal. This is a crucial determinant of how long the pet will be a cherished member of the household. Cats generally have a longer lifespan than dogs. Cats can live up to 20 years or more, while dogs typically live between 8 to 15 years. This can be a consideration for families who want a long-term companion that will be a part of their family for many years. However, it's important to remember that lifespan can vary depending on the breed and individual pet's health and lifestyle. Ultimately, the choice between a cat or a dog as a family pet comes down to personal preference. In my personal experience, I have found that both cats and dogs can make great family pets, and the decision ultimately comes down to the individual family's lifestyle and preferences. Some families may prefer the independent nature of cats, while others may prefer the loyalty and companionship of dogs. Some may prioritize low maintenance, while others may prioritize a pet that requires more attention and exercise. It's important for families to consider all of the factors, as well as their own personal preferences and lifestyle, before making a decision. In conclusion, the decision between a cat or dog as a family pet is not a simple one, as there are many factors to consider. Both cats and dogs can make great family pets, but it ultimately comes down to the individual family's lifestyle and preferences. In my personal experience, I have found that cats are low-maintenance, independent pets that can be great for families with busy schedules or limited space. However, I also know that dogs provide an unparalleled level of loyalty, companionship, and love that can make them a perfect addition to any family. It's important to carefully consider all of the factors before making a decision to ensure that the pet is a good fit for the family and will be loved and cared for throughout its life. If you are a pet owner and love your pet, watch the next video coming up.